They will not interact with you because they'll be aware that you're under this watch list, that you are being attacked in the community and or to your family. They will make you appear as if you're a danger, either to yourself or the community, which really you're just a danger to the system. The system you're exposing, you're a danger to the gifts that you have, that expose the system. You're a danger to the corruption that is being done unto you and the exposure of it. And so it causes a major, as to them, you are seen as a terrorist. So yes, a lot of people are consumed with this program. Your information is all out there. So a lot of people know everything that you have going on within your household. And that's what I mean by your constitutional rights. Our constitutional rights are being violated daily at a high number. These are by higher elite people who hold oath. A lot of individuals say, I'm scared to go to the police. They won't help you anyways. I've been in the police stations. They will make you seem as if you're crazy. They called a mental health therapist on me when I went to make a complaint and file a report in reference to it because they're already aware. They're going to know you're heading to the police station before you even get there. So they will already have the scenery set up. Anywhere you go, anywhere you call into, anything you do. If you go to get your nails done, they're going to call the nail techs. Treat her bad, do her nails bad. If you go to work out at 24-hour fitness, they're going to inform the fitness center that you work out at constantly to attack you. Wherever you work at, you'll be targeted there. If it's online or if it's in the physical. Okay? When you go outside in your community, no one will want to deal with you, or they will try to just make your life a living hell within that community. Mail will be tampered with. Your personal information will be put out all over the place. And for everyone, this situation looks different, because some of these individuals are just connected to cults. And so this is just a tactic that a lot of them use in general. So some of you are experiencing narcissistic abuse from an ex-lover, a baby father, or a baby mother that you have disconnected from, and they're using cult resources to attack you in this way, which is also similar to gang stalking and or targeting tactics. Um, Sacrificial lamb energy, family sacrificial lamb, ex-lover sacrificial lamb, friend sacrificial lamb, people that are connected to you that know that you're gifted and that you're already have been a target, and so they want to get in on you. Well, I'll do it. I'll participate if I can get her gifts, if I can get his life. So it's constant, and it is your job to put it out there, to expose it, to speak your truth, but not be consumed by it, because it'll go on for so long you'll just be consumed, and that's what drives you mentally insane. Psychological warfare causes that chemical reaction to. So individuals say, well, what do I do in this situation? Who can I go to? Who do I turn to? Who do I talk to? Well, what I've learned throughout this time is you want to create a feed of documentations. A lot of people now, they just record everywhere they're at. They wear cameras on them. They record every environment they're in. They record a lot of things. Um, a lot of your children or our children are being attacked as well. And so they will use these tactics on your children too. They don't care. These are sadistic, evil people. Okay. And they feel like if you're interfering with what we got going on, then you are an enemy. And in your reality, they're interfering with your livelihood. So they are your enemy as well. May the best man win, as I've always said within this situation. And that's where you want to keep it at. But you have to keep this documentation of what's going on, how they're attacking you, and to others it's going to look crazy. It's not going to look um, like anything's wrong, because that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to make you look or react out of character, but for them to look like, well, no one's doing nothing to you. And if you believe that, you'll start to go crazy. And you'll believe that no one's really doing anything to me and I'm tripping. No, you ain't tripping. They really are doing that. They really are mentally causing warfare within your mind. They are psychologically tampering with you. They are setting up situations. This is premeditated attacks. And I know it's sick to think that someone's in the house premeditatively telling their child, hey, when we go outside, do this to this child, do this to this kid. But they do. They are. People don't care about their kids. They don't give a damn. A lot of these people will sell their kids off for the right dollar amount. So they don't care that they're using their children for gang stalking, for TI targeting. They don't care. Okay? Most of them are jealous of the way your children love you or how you are as a parent anyways, so they don't mind. It comes from an energy of envy and hate. And so it's making it through it is really what it is. Gaining your power back, gaining insight, understanding what they use and how they use it, and then being able to manipulate it in your own way to still be able to move forward. Eventually it dies off, because once the spell work breaks off and it can no longer affect you with the spell work, they eventually start to die off, because their energy is becoming drained and you're gaining your power back. And yeah, it's easier said than done. And some are consumed in this for years, decades, before they're really able to break free. And you really never break free, because now you live with the trauma. You're always looking over your shoulder. You always think it's a situation of being set up. Someone's attacking you, targeting you, will always live with you. So you fully never heal or release yourself from this situation. Some individuals are on the black web, and I've explained this years ago when I first came into this situation and we were being, still are, being targeted. And these cults, they want your gifts. They want you to work for them. They want you to be a part of them. The CIA, Fusion Center, the FBI, some of them want you on their team as well. And so they'll target you until they feel like we can come in and give you an offer and make you be a part of us. You know what I mean? And you're like, nah. You don't ruin my fucking life and then give me an offer. They keep you stuck financially, because then you can't move around, and it's easier to energy manipulate you and pull your energy from you. If you are financially going through things constantly, even at work, your money is only paying your bills and you're barely making anything else outside of that and keeping you conformed in that energy. That's financial abuse. Holding financial things that belong to you, that are in your name, assets, land, property, deeds. Some of you are connected to inheritance. Not everyone, but a lot of individuals are connected to some type of financial institute, whether it be an inheritance, whether it be a court case that you actually won that they refuse to give you justice for, and there's a payout due to you, whether it be you exposing some type of police or corruption within the police department, and now that police officer or police department is attacking you, whether it be within a work environment, Better Business Bureau, filing complaints, a housing community, apartment community, filing complaints, because a lot of these people allow these individuals in your home to set up these cameras, this monitoring, this watching, this system. And so you're not tripping when you feel like, well, I feel like I'm being listened to in my home. A lot of individuals are. That's a part of the program, to watch you in your own environment, to keep you isolated in that space, to make you feel as if no one loves you, no one likes you, no one cares about you. And so it eventually wears on you to where, you know, you start to feel bad. You just like, damn, that's how it is out here. Well, really ain't nothing wrong with you. You straight. That's just what's surrounding you. And so you're going to question everything. You're going to go in the grocery stores and people are going to take shit out your cart. You know what I mean? You'll be like, I know I just put that pack of cookies in my cart and then it's gone. Someone came by, and while you wasn't looking, you were looking on the shelf, they snatched it out. And it's an energy manipulation to mess with your mind, to confuse you. It's like when you're getting trained to be an FBI agent and they set up certain situations and or tactics to see if you're able to figure it out. That's what they're doing with you and your gifts, to see how far your gifts go, to see how much you know, to see how they want to see how equipped you are with your gifts and or knowledge. If you've challenged anything in court and there's information that you should have known, like some individuals that know that the all caps letter is a dead entity and they are a live person, so then they go in there and they challenge that in the courtroom, then they'll start to target you. If you don't participate with certain things within the system, they'll start to target you. You don't get your kids shots. You don't, you homeschool. There's just so many different things that make them aware that you're somebody who lives outside of their control. And so they'll be like, okay, there's an awakened energy happening. And so they'll begin to target you. And it'll go on for years eventually until, And some of it is co-activity. And they just refuse to stop. These people were promised and or guaranteed certain things off of your demise. And if you're not meeting your demise, then they're not getting what they was guaranteed. And so, no, they won't stop because they need that. They depended on that. They are reliant on that. Right? Yeah, it sucks. It's like everybody around you knows what's going on because you're like, how do people know this? You feel like people are always talking directly to you because a lot of times they are. Even when they walk past you in your community, things you say at home and then someone comes past you and says the same thing, you're not tripping. It's because they heard you say these things at home, or whoever's monitoring you heard you speak about this in your home, and they fed them that information so that they can know how to attack you with it. And then when you go outside, someone comes to the park, or someone comes at your job, or someone comes around you and they repeats exactly what you say, and you're like, what the fuck? Some of these are people you're connected to, ex-lovers, other women or men that they're tied to. Some of these are your counterparts' families. They don't like you. They don't want you with this person. So they attack you. Military tactics that they're using against you. Constitutional violations. Privacy violations, HIPAA violations, white collar, blue collar criminal crimes here, harassment, the list goes on. Civil conspiracy becomes criminal conspiracy at that point, because now it's a defamation of character, slander, humiliation rituals, smear campaigns. The list goes on, and everybody's in on it. Everyone, they know because they're getting paid. And so you don't have to question. Just don't even question yourself on if this person is in or not. Everybody being on. 12 on the timer. So that's where the weird stares come from within your community, because people see that you're being targeted and that you're being harassed like this, and they're like, how you making it through it? And so when you start to really come out on the other end of it, because when it first starts, you know, it consumes you. But once you start to make it out on the other end of it, where nothing is no longer able to affect you, they know that you've risen and or awakened to a frequency that can't be tampered with. And so you're pretty much completely shutting the program down from being able to target you, because then people in the community get tired of it. You bring an awareness to it. Eventually your content or your messages will start to run through the feed. They will start to get out there, or people in the community will just become aware that someone's lying, something seems off. Why are we doing this? They start to awaken to these attacks as well. They come back around though, and they'll sit in the community and smile in your face as if they don't know what happened to you, and they don't know what's going on, and the grocery stores you shop at, and anything you favorite places to eat at, and they'll target you. And then once they know they can't anymore, they'll hi, and they're fake as fuck. And behind that smile is an evil, like, you tried to abuse me, you tried to unalive me, and now you smiling in my face. So yeah, is it sick? Hell yeah. And that's why it's our job to expose this shit and to put it out there so that more minds can awaken to this in order to eventually shut this type of shit down and this program down. No, they don't care that you got kids. They don't give a fuck. Told you, most of them don't even give a fuck about their own kids. If you're using your child for gang stalking, they don't give a fuck about their own kids, let alone to care about yours. They don't care. They don't give a shit. And you're being human trafficked and or sex trafficked, because everywhere you go and every time you step outside, somebody has a camera on you. Somebody has a camera in your face. Somebody is recording you, and your feeds are being pushed through a dark web, an online social media account, a group chat, or being sent to the secret societies, the cults, or the people that are targeting you. And they're making feeds and clips of what it is you're doing as a way to smear campaign you, to gang stalk you, or to humiliate you. They block you up from finances and then make fun of you about it. You broke. As they make sure you don't get $1 in your pocket. Make you homeless and then be like, that's why you homeless. As they make sure you can't lease and or rent anywhere. Take your car from you to make sure you can't pay for registration fees, and then pull you over. Okay. These are the tactics that they do. Airplanes will fly over you. Fire trucks will be a part of it. Police are a part of it. So what do? They say, learn the pattern. You have to learn the pattern of the enemy, of the TI, of the gang stalker, of the narcissistic lover, of the family member, of the community, of the friends, of the secret society, of the cult. You have to learn the patterns that they do. They're repetitive. They do the same shit over and over and over again. Color coordinations, car coordinations, over and over and over again. So once you learn the patterns, you'll be able to recognize it, and it makes it easier for you to be able to maneuver through it. You'll get to a point where you won't even be bothered. It'll wear off of you. And yes, that does take time, sometimes years, before you ever get to that point. Yes, there's a lot of cyber stalking for anyone that's on the internet. So some of you probably delete your platforms, pages, and get off the internet. That's what they want. So you're giving them what they want. Once you get off the internet, they feel like, okay, now it's even easier for us to target you because we know you're not physically connected to nobody, and now you're not on the internet speaking up about it. So it's easier for us to continue to manipulate you. You don't have any families. You don't have any friends. You don't have any lovers. Who are you going to go to? And we're all in cahoots. We run it. So then you feel like there's no outlet. And there is. There is really no outlet for a lot of people within these programs. A lot of people that are being targeted. There is really no outlet for you. Anybody that's coming back around you is most likely trying to set you up, energetically siphon from you, and or a part of this program so that they can gain information and insight from you to go feed it to them. So they can know what you got going on. Majority, that's exactly what it is they're trying to do. So yeah, you're being human trafficked. You're being psychologically and physically abused so that you could be unalived. People think they can destiny swap with you that way. People think they can energy siphon with you that way, to where they can take over your life or your livelihood or whatever is being left to you. Okay? A lot of us are connected to like true lineages that start from the beginning of time. This goes way back. It's deep type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so situations take longer to be brought to light than others because of the manipulation, because of how many people are involved, and because they don't want it to come out. So no, nobody wants to help you, but they're probably involved in it. They probably have their hand in it in some way, shape, or form. Why would they want to help you? They haven't had their hand in yours. They've had their hand in some other situation where they've gotten paid from it or received some type of compensation from it. And so bringing your situation to light will expose it for everyone. So that's why you see a lot of TI say, my governor, the government here in the city and or state that I live in, the Masons, Masonic, Eastern Stars, Masonic third degree Masons are attacking me. Yeah, and they try to keep you stuck in that city and or state because they build off of your energy while you're in that city and or state. You're being monitored in your home because it's not the stuff you're saying online. Most of the time, it's the stuff you're saying in private. When you watch feeds, things online, when you're watching stuff that you say out loud, that changes the dynamic of the reality that a lot of us exist in. So when you say that, that's why they want to hear you in your home. They don't want to hear you outside. They really don't give a damn about what you say on the phone. They care about what you say in your personal environment because they're able to use that to rebuild. Your mind is very advanced. So you'll spot things that normal people wouldn't. Okay? You need to be studied. No, what needs to be studied is them. Not what the fuck need to be studied. It's the type of dedication and energy that they put into this shit is what needs to be studied. Okay? I mean, these motherfuckers go to hell and back to try to take a lot of us out. And when they can't do it, they don't just stop there. They don't just give up. Okay, we couldn't defeat them and let it go. Oh, they keep going. And anybody within the coven and or secret society that was promised something off of your back, they don't give a fuck. They will DIE behind trying to get the mission done because they were expecting to live off of what they were promised. And now that they're not getting it, what else is there for them to do? Most say, go get a fucking job, bitch. Quit being a thief, a fraud, and a scheming scammer and go make your own fucking money instead of trying to live off of fucking people and unalive people and hurt and harm people so you can fucking, but it's a criminal network. It's a criminal ring and it's existed for a long fucking time. And people have ate this way for so long that who do you think you are that you're going to come in and stop the way that they eat? Yeah, fraudulent or not. Who do you think you are? And some of them can't accept that defeat. They ain't going. They're like, nah, I'm not going to accept that. We're going to eat off of this person one way or another. But you're entering a season where all will be exposed and the shit's just getting shut down. Because there's too many people that are actually awakening and that are actually gaining the proper insight and information. And so they're understanding how it works. And so it doesn't work on people. You see the humiliation rituals happening online and people easily identify it and call it out. Now people know half of the people in the industry who are sellouts, who perform in dark magic, who are a part of the sadistic cults. So it's not easy for them to do it anymore. At a time where they kept it secret and hidden, it was easy. But now everybody's waking up and they easily spot it out. They see a humiliation ritual from a mile away. So